They fear all, losing their women. They fear this or that, and that's all bullshit, man. You know, a brother on this line don't give a fuck about nothing but teaching this truth out everything.
4 and 6, man. There's no sense in even acknowledging a nigga like that. Because that's what he's really looking for.
Watch him.
He about to just kill him.
Oh, see this?
That's what.
Oh man.
I was trying to some popcorn for this one.
That's what.
Yeah, let's watch.
Kinda funny, man.
Hey, let me get. Oh,
You still holding? I know you holding something, bro. 4 and 6, bro. That's all that shit is. 4 and 6 like a motherfucker. It ain't.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another, like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and see my salvation. And at the end of your world, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed, and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Put a little dump down.
And that is, when this tribulation comes, which we're seeing starting to get gassed up and prepared, that fire that's going to come, and your best friends are going to become your enemies, because there ain't going to be enough food to share with another. You know, you think you're going to go out to the wilderness and hunt? You know, even going on a camping trip, you don't see one deer. So how many people, there's over 5 million people in Denver. If everybody ran to the mountain, and how many deer you think they're going to catch? Fish? That's why the prophecy of the fish being killed is fulfilling right now, because in this time, there ain't going to be enough food in that end time.
Fish is killing themselves.
That's right. So it says,
and there is a food shortage going on in the entirety of the world.
And it says on the verse 24, the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Meaning the water is even going to stop running. You ain't going to have water, you ain't going to have food, you ain't going to have nothing.
That's no shower.
And those women,
drinking water.
those fine ass women you think so hot now, they're going to smell like a sewer. And you think you're going to want that?
Right.
And then it says, and the men that are received shall see it, meaning the men that are the elect, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed, and turned into another meaning. Because right now, the inhabitants of this world are very proud. And it ain't going to be changed. It's going to be changed from proud into fearful, literally into submission. Because if they don't submit,
that's shameful.
Shameful, yeah.
That truth is going to come out, man. There's going to be a worldwide announcement. You might, you gonna basically go to the bottom, man. The Lord's going to embarrass you.
And it says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. Because literally, this is going to become like a Mad Max. There's actually a scripture in here that says there will only be 10 people left in the city. Which means that's real bad time. You know, that's like a Mad Max scene. You know, people are going to be eating each other, and you think you're going to have a friend? You ain't even going to be able to sleep in that day.
Right. And you might fall asleep and wake up and have no damn legs, man.
Yeah, you know, or your head's chopped, or you not even wake up.
Right. Yeah, somebody done wrap the shit in.
Yeah. Or your woman, you got a woman.
Yeah, they bobbed you, bro.
Yeah.
You got bobbed.
Yeah. You know, they got a little IV going through you, trying to keep you alive and fresh.
Right.
You know, but that time it says that's the time. But on verse 25 of 2nd Ezra chapter 6, it says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation.
So that this, like the brother was saying, man, this salvation, first and foremost, it's not for everybody. Okay, that love doctrine that's being pushed, that everybody can get saved, or anybody can get saved, or you can get grafted in, or you can, you know, all you got to do is accept Christ in your heart. With all that shit, man, none of that is correct, man. Okay, you're being taught false. You're being taught something that's not real. It's not true.
Because most Israelites are going to be killed.
Right. You know? And why? Because they would rather acknowledge the lie than have to deal with the ugly truth. Man.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. The truth is not. It's not a pretty thing. It doesn't feel good. All right.
And actually, the Christian church is actually the biggest tool of deception that they have right now, because that has. I mean, it's been beaten into us as children, and our parents were beaten into it, and literally,
And their parents
and even when they brought it over from Europe and all that, they would literally chop your feet off. They would take your woman, do whatever they want to her, so that you would go to the Christianity.
All in the name of Christ, man. All in the name of Cesarea.
And the first slave ship was named Jesus.
Right.
You know?
That's roots, man.
Come on.
And you know, man.
These people are so full of injustice that we couldn't even carry out enough justice on them without Yahawashi.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's gonna pour out that spirit to where you're gonna find a newfound hatred for these so-called white people, man. These red people out here. You're gonna get every lifetime of them, you know, stringing you up on a tree, cutting your genitalia off, lynching your family.
Right.
You know, taking your woman and fucking her before your eyes.
Right.
You know, and your children, okay?
And
You can't even harbor that much hatred for an Edomite.
because it's like, man, hey man, the truth is an ugly thing. Okay? It's an ugly, ugly thing. And you can't take it and make it sweet, man.
No.
Alright? You can't take it and pour sugar on it and you know, pour that little, man. That medicine goes down and it goes down nasty, man. And that's why you people hate us.
And you don't get no chaser.
To be honest, yeah, you don't get no chase, man.
I got one more step, Doc. This is Psalms 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, and that's this place, America, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Meaning all this slavery that you gave, all this murder, rape, and robbing, it's going to be given back to you. And in Revelation, it actually says double. Verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So that end time rapture garbage you be believing, you can forget that. Because your kids are literally going to be taken and smashed against big boulders.
And you know what? And the men of the Lord, man, and you know, Lord willing, because I can do that now, and I'm not even in the spirit.
I get that spirit on me.
Right. I can do that now, man. And we're going to be joyful.
And that's why these 2/3 ones come out blasting sometimes.
Right.
They come out do this wicked stuff because it's not the time yet. That's why I say it's wicked.
Right.
But the Lord's already putting that spirit on them to become vengeance.
Right. And that's manifested in places like Milwaukee.
Shit, like back in the day, like Nat Turner.
Right.
You know.
Rodney King riots.
Right.
They were ripping those Edomites right out them trucks, putting them almost to death. I think they killed one at least.
And that spirit's coming back, man. You know. And you can only imagine how it's going to be. When
honestly, the stone, we really don't need to take kids to the stone. We got concrete right here that they put under our feet.
Yeah, I'm about to do American History X on them.
Exactly.
You know, I always think about, man, if the Lord gives me that power, man, you know how Hulk grabs Loki's little ass? And just repeatedly slams the shit out of him?
I will not be bullied.
Yeah, I will not be bullied. And he's like, nigga, who fucking talk to? I'll do that. I'll my boys like that dude over there, man. Just snatch him up. For real. Lord willing, man.
He started crying too.
Lord willing, man.
He knows it's coming.
He just had an image of it. Lord willing, the Lord
spirit inside him.
Yeah, Lord
he
willing.
knows he's the damn devil.
Lord willing, the Lord put an image of it in his little punk ass head, man.
That's right.
You know, get destroyed, man. Because that's your fate, man. That's what's coming. All right.
You got a set, Buck?
Yeah. It's just what the brother was just talking about. This is Revelations chapter 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven. And God hath remembered her iniquities.
So like the brother said, man, this like Kayala brought out that this is Babylon the Great, man. And her sins have reached unto the heavens, man. So, you know, Yahawah wake up in the morning, you know, not that he goes to sleep, but, you know, he take a whiff and it smell like evil. And that shit is pissing him off, man. All right?
And you know what? Today I woke up and I looked on the earthquake reporter, and you know there was over 51 earthquakes this morning by 9 a.m.?
They said that they had one earthquake in Oklahoma. Well,
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah, that where it was felt in 7 states. I saw that.
And also that right now in this time, you could already feel that the spirit's already changing. Edomites are getting more violent, and as soon as this truth comes out that they don't have no salvation, they're going to become the beast that they truly are.
Right.
And they're really going to become wild against us because their hatred and jealousy, that they believe that they're going to go to this heaven and float on a cloud with the white God.
Right.
It ain't going to happen. They're gonna go berserk.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna take that mask off and show his teeth.
Right.
The beast that he is.
And to be honest, you know, you get one or two, man. You get the fearful beast, and you get the ravaged beast, man. And that's it. And the Edomites are going one way or the other now.
I was just thinking about what the brother Yahawah just talked about with the rapture they have in my man.
Oh God.
I was watching this cartoon and it showed they walked into a church and there was just clothes everywhere. Yeah, and it showed. They went outside and it showed all these naked Edomites, man, and they were floating through the sky. And it's like, oh no no no, and it was like little. It sounded like little kids singing, and they're all floating to heaven, all naked and shit.
Yeah.
And you know that's the stupidness. That's what I was gonna bring out. That's what it came back to me through the spirit. That the word Babylon, means confusion, and that's the confusion. When it says that you was naked in the Garden of Eden, it ain't talking about showing your nuts. You know what I mean?
Running around with
yeah, and that's what Edomites take it as. They want to ride around on their bikes naked, go run with their titties out. That ain't got nothing to do with these scriptures.
Madness, when you really think that's madness.
You know?
I've thought about that for hours, man. And it's like that is madness. Is that? And they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And they think it's because they were walking around in the Garden of Eden naked.
Right.
They can't even break that scripture down for them.
Hey man, like we were saying
And what it
earlier,
was the shame
Genesis.
that you was exposed. You know? And that's why the Lord, when they committed that sin, they had to cover him. The Lord had to cover him, like the Lord's covering us now with his blood. I think the brother had a...
Yeah, just one more verse. This is verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill her double.
And that's that cup of wrath, man. Yeah. All right. Like the brothers always say, man, that cup full of all kinds of obscenities, man.
And the world drank from that cup.
Yep.
All these governments that are making agreements with America, they're drinking from that cup.
And you know what? We're going to fill that cup up till it's overflowing, okay? And shove it down your motherfucking throat.
Reward you double. So
right.
It's like you was hanging the Negroes in trees, killing the Seminoles, you know,
right.
leaving there's barely even a fraction of them brothers left.
Right.
You know what you did to Yahawashi, taking half of America from them. And you Edomites don't have no place anymore.
Right.
We're gonna do you so dirty. We're gonna manifest your biggest fear and then make you live it. And then when you die, we're gonna bring you back to life and then make you die again in your other biggest fear.
Lord willing, man. Lord willing, man, we get to live, and you know, even if you was, even the 2/3 gonna get to eventually get in your ass, man. You know, even if you're a wicked coon and you gotta suffer that first death, you know, and you gonna wake up in the kingdom and then just own Edomites, man. You know, that's mercy. Bro.
That's mercy to 2/3, man. So you got brothers that won't acknowledge Yahawashi and the commandments, but he still loves you so much that when you die, you gonna come back. I mean, you gonna be shameful as hell.
And you might have a gold park bench, you know.
But you get a mercy, and like this brother said, you'll be able to have your own land. You'll be able to cultivate your own vegetables and food. You'll be able to have a woman in subjection under you. She ain't gonna be telling you, telling you what to do or fighting with you, taking your kids away from you.
Right, which is unlawful as hell, man. That's a wicked concept, man. And honestly, that's starting to happen to these Edomites now, man. You know, that's why now all of a sudden, you know, they want to try and put the stop on women's rights and shit.
God, and you've been seeing a lot of Jake women, bed wenches, getting with Esau. Esau coming out the shack.
And vice versa, to be honest.
He used to be banging you nigga women in shacks and shit, and now he's walking around the streets holding your hand.
Right.
And you're loving it.
And to be honest, man, it's happening in reverse too. The Edomites are losing your authority over your own women. All right, you used to have your own women in subjection. And now they don't listen to you. your future, man. They don't acknowledge you. It's going. You going. You gonna suffer, man. You know what I'm saying? You suffering the judgments.
That's right. You're actually right about that.
Watch out, bro. That's the spirit.
You got a spider that just ran across.
Stop playing.
Just bring it out real quick.
No, that's the spirit too. You know, you had to eat my woman. She come by and say, "God bless you." She knows she going into slavery.
Damn, bro, you just gonna throw it in my face?
She can't wait to get in chains. She can't wait to be walked around the house in chains.
Hey, you can't.
Because they're going to be living better under that rulership than they are now. Because they're poisoning themselves.
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing for the You can't do nothing for them.
I think the brother Matami had a precept.
No, I'm talking about, this is Psalm 7. And I'm going to jump into 11, verse 11. Yahawah judges the righteous, and Yahawah is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instrument of death. He ordained his arrow against the persecutors. Man, against Esau, man. They persecuted us from the start, man.
That's right.
You guys are going to be
Out the womb.
shaking in your boots, man.
And you brought that out a little earlier. That same script, which is beautiful. Well, you know, it's all good. I mean, it's a beautiful script, man. Finish reading it because, you know, it's bound. It's going to happen. Take this judgment, man. Oh, hell.
And then that's the image of the beast.
Knees on wheels.
You let people do what they want, and that's the shit that happens.
And that's not, don't get it confused with the mark of the beast.
Two completely different. You know, the mark is of the image, but the mark is a separate thing.
Right.
It's its own thing.
Because you got niggas that'll tell you that if you pop a white woman or pop a woman of another nation, that now you got the mark of the beast.
But that's not true because you actually, it says when you take the chip, it's going to make boils on you.
Right.
You know? So, I mean, unless that chick got herpes.
Right.
I mean, and shit, they have those videos of those people taking that very chip, and the side effects, the common side effects is that when it goes into your skin, it causes irritation. Right. And it causes all kinds of, like, you know, a rash to develop on your body because it's a foreign object going in your head.
Right, your body's rejecting that shit.
It's like, what the hell is this shit?
That shit's wicked. That's some wicked shit.
Like I said earlier, I saw this thing on the news. They're about to do the first head transplant. The Edomites are. They're about to take a Russian's head off. He has a little crippled body in a wheelchair, and he volunteered. They're gonna cut his head off and put it on a dead man's body. And if the Lord allows it to happen, to succeed, what do you think they're gonna call themselves after that? You know what I mean?
And that's the thing.
They're already doing that.
They exalt themselves, that Obadiah 1:4.
Trying to be like Most High.
Because Esau believes in his heart, man, that he can do shit better than God. But if you look at this place, look at this kingdom is a piece of shit, man. Alright, you didn't even touch the surface of what Yahawah's power is.
It's like pawn shop quality.
Right. You know, they took something beautiful, man, fucked it up beyond repair. Okay, because that's what you really did, man. You took beautiful craftsman shit and you fucked it up. Alright? Which one? You know where we going?
Oh, Southern Kingdom, brother.
Hey, man, nobody cares.
Can I get Hosea 4:6?
Yeah, bring it. You can bring. Yeah.
Hey, I got one step just to edify what we got. This is Ezekiel 28, verse 8. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. That's you Edomites. You think you're God right now because you got a gun? You can call 911?
Right.
When that door comes in and you got a masked man standing over you with a butcher knife or a machete, you're not gonna be no God. You're gonna be on your knees begging for life.
Hey man,
Shit, or you empty that clip.
Hey, 911.
You empty that clip and you don't got no more rounds.
911 done saved many of you Jake women, man. Okay, you are going to be the prey of choice when the